Discover the most famous people who died on November 22. The list includes people like C.S. Lewis, Aldous Huxley, Jack London, Moy West, and Tony Burgess. Famous personalities featured on this list include political leaders, novelists, composers, and anthropologists, and from other domains of life. In this video, people from United States, Australia, United Kingdom, New Zealand, and many more countries. Number 1. John F. Kennedy. Born on May 29, 1917 and died in 1963 in Brooklyn, United States. The 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, was a charismatic leader who during the tenure ably dealt with Cuban Missile Crisis, proposed public service programs and lent support to the growing civil rights movements. Before becoming one of the youngest presidents of the country, he served in the Navy, U.S. House of Representatives, and the U.S. Senate. C.S. Lewis, born on November 29, 1898, and died in 1963, Belfast, Ireland. C.S. Lewis was a British writer whose books have sold millions of copies worldwide after having been translated into over 30 languages. His works, such as the Chronicles of Narnia, have inspired the works of other famous authors. Lewis' work continues to attract readership, and he was ranked 11th on the Times 50 Greatest British Writers since 1945 list. Mitchell Hutchins, born on January 22, 1960 and died in 1997 in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Mitchell, co-founder of the Australian rock bands INXS, was known for his wild lifestyle, his affairs with celebrities, and his history of drug abuse. He was named to News.com's list of the 15 greatest Australian singers of all times, but unfortunately died by in a Sydney hotel room. Number 4. Jack London, born on January 12, 1876 and died in 1916 in San Francisco, California, United States. Jack London was an American novelist, social activist, and journalist, a pioneer of American magazine and commercial fictions. London was one of the first authors from the US to become an international celebrity. His life and work inspired several films such as the 1943 movie Jack London and 1980 film Klondike Fever. He was also portrayed in several TV series. Number 5. Aldous Huxley, born on July 26, 1894 and died in 1963, England. English writer and philosopher Aldous Huxley wrote countless books, including novels, short stories, non-fictions, and poems. He is best remembered for his science fiction novels Brave New World and Islands. The seven-time Nobel Prize nominee was also a companion of literatures of the Royal Society of Literatures and a Vedanta believer. Number 6. Moy West, born on August 17, 1893 and died in 1980, Brooklyn, New York, United States. Mae West began her career as a child actor in vaudeville. She later appeared in films such as You Done Me Wrong and Go West, Young Man. She became famous for her signatures, double entendres, and liberty she projected on screen. She also wrote books and plays later. Jonah Moore, born on November 10, 1934 and died in 1997 in Georgia, United States. Jonah Moore was an American actress whose career reached its peak during the 1960s when she was often featured in popular TV shows like Alfred Hitchcock Presents. However, she lost her popularity to drug and alcohol abuse, which once during the 1970s and 1980. Eventually, she started making headlines for the wrong reasons and died of lung cancer in 1997. Shamp Howard, born on March 11, 1895, and died in 1955 in New York, United States. Samuel Howers, better known as Shamp Howers, gained fame as part of the comedy act Ted Halley and his Stooge, which later turned into the iconic slapstick comedy group The Three Stooges, features in sorts of movies. Samuel had marked hobbies regarding many things such as airplanes and dogs. Sketchman Crothers number 9, born on May 23, 1910 and died in 1986 in United States. Sketchman Crothers was an American musician and actor. Also a prolific voice-over actor, Crothers contributed immensely to the success of several animated TV series, such as Hallman, Globetrotters, The Transformers, and Hong Kong Poi. For his contributions to the American TV and film industry, Scatman Crothers was awarded a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame. Number 10. Sterling Holloway, born on January 4, 1905 and died in 1992, he is a film theatre personality. Ahmad I, Ottoman Emperor, born on April 18, 1590 and died in 1617 in Manisa, Turkey. Ahmad I reigned as the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire from 1603 till 1617. He ended the Ottoman traditions of royal fratricide upon taking over the throne. Number 12. Khadija binti Khuwailid, born on 0555 AD and died 0619 in Saudi Arabia. Robert Clive, born on September 25, 1725 and died in 1774 in England. Mary Kay, born on May 12, 1918 and died in 2001 in United States, Texas. G.D. Tippett, born on September 18, 1924 and died in 1963 in United States. Cato Semenides, born on April 2, 1885 and died in 1907, Georgia. Mitchell Conrad, born on October 16, 1925 and died in 1983 in New York, United States. Jane Batten, born on September 15, 1909 and died in 1982 in New Zealand. Born to a dentist father in New Zealand, Jane Batten was initially sent to England to study music. However, she earned a pilot license instant and made many aviation records, which included completing the first solo flights from England to New Zealand. In her final years, she became a recluse. Paul Beer, number 19, born on August 5, 1914 and died in 2002 in the United States. Number 20. Anthony Burgess, born on February 25, 1917 and died in 1993 in England. Lane Margulies, born on March 5, 1938 and died in 2011 in Chicago. Lane Margulies was an evolutionary theorist, biologist, educator, and science author. She was a modern proponent of the significance of symbiosis in evolution. Along with British chemist James Lovelock, Margulies was the co-developer of the Gaia hypothesis. She was a strong critic of neo-Darwinism. In 2001, she was honored with the Golden Plate Award of the American Academy of Achievements. Number 22. Walter Reed, born on September 13, 1851 and died in 1902. Walter Reed was a U.S. Army physician best remembered for leading a team which confirmed that yellow fever gets transmitted by a mosquito rather than by direct contact. His work went a long way in the fight against yellow fever. So dear friends, please share this video as soon as possible and type one comment from which celebrity you are best. Thanks a lot.